Checking in for Sturgeon Spirits number 9, J.P. LaValle. Everyone so this score first, and second, 2 shots from that ball.
Welcome back, everyone. Our announcer has taken a brief break, but he will be back very soon. Three shots. Is first. Stay tuned, Dipper Road fans. There's going to be more play-by-play.
Sweet. Stay on the mic. Yeah, it was. It was just kind of nice hearing the drum float. This one's on. All right, for those of you just turning in, this is the first round matchup between Sturgeon Heights out of Namao, Alberta, and Grant Park out of Winnipeg, Manitoba. So far, it looks like Grant Park has taken an early lead, up 4 points at 11-7 with 2.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Sturgeon Heights, this will be mostly grade 12s. Grant Park, a mixture about half and half seniors, half juniors. The last of the first round matchups, the two unseen teams squaring off. Sturgeon Composite High School from Namao, Alberta, plays in the Edmonton League and has apparently been tearing it up early in the season. Grant Park playing in the Winnipeg League. They'd squared off against the Garden City Gophers, another team competing here at BRIT. Garden City managed to win their first game, lost a second game in a tight one against tournament favorite Sacred Heart out of Ottawa.
Not Charles, number 13, Mason Holt. His first in the game for Grant Park, number 55, Sid Eds. And then for Sturgeon, number 5, Brendan Holman.
And both these out-of-town teams being paired off with a junior cheerleading team from here in Saskatoon. The Grant Park Pirates being cheered on by the Tommy Douglas junior cheerleading team. And the Sturgeon Composite High School Spirits being cheered on by the Aiden Bowman Bears junior team. So always a nice addition to come into an unfamiliar place, an unfamiliar tournament, and have 20 girls cheering you on. I know that's never how it worked for me. So these are a couple lucky groups of young men. LeBlanc drains it for 2 to put Grant Park up by 4, 15-11. Ooh, Sylvester Alexander puts up a 3 to no avail. Oh! And number 16, Dan Petty, taking it to one of the cheerleaders. She bounces back. She's okay. Blanco looks surprised by that pass. Up top to Daryl Gloru. Just waiting for my partner, the man, the myth, the legend, Devin Haru, to join me with his hot cup of tea after calling game after game here at BRIT. Foul on the play, number 2, Joe Blanco. Looks like number 11, Matt Klopp, goes to the line. A grade 11 guard at 6'4". We'll see if he can narrow this margin. No good on the first. Sturgeon Heights, a big team with 5 players coming in at 6'4", one at 6'5", another guy at 6'3", so it looks like they have 8 or 9 players coming in over 6'3". Happy with the call there is number 9, JP LeBlanc. Holman inbounds it to Kopp. Kopp drives the shot, can't get it to roll. Petty picks up the rebound. There's a scramble for it. He's throwing elbow. Ring the alarm. Throwing elbow. Gets just over half into Guerrero. Alexander's kind of controlling the ball, counting down the shot. 2.3 seconds left on the clock in this first quarter. Sturgeon Heights down by 3, inbound the ball, so we get one last shot off. Alexander can't make it go. So at the end of the first quarter, we're Grand Park 15, Sturgeon Heights 12.
15-12.
Okay. He's up to the gym. He's up to the gym. I got it. You want to take a walk? So, Deb, you're back in half? Are you walking that way? You want to ask Mr. Byer if he wants to come up and join me? Devin's not going to come back until half. He's the one on the chair with the same sweater as myself. My blocker there. Ask if he wants to be bored. All right, here we go. It's a close one after the first 8 minutes, a 3-point game. If you're tuning in, we'd love to hear from you. Send us an email at britbasketball@gmail.com. Send us your thoughts, your feelings, your questions. Give us a heads up. We'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear some more information about these couple teams here. So if you know anything about these teams, about these players, let me know. The steal. Kopp gets the drain. A nice drain there for Kopp. Leroux carrying it up, slowing things down. Looks to Alexander, nowhere to go. Puts the ball in the corner. Austin Grant can't hold on to it. Shaw inbounds the ball for Sturgeon Heights. Kopp's carrying the ball up, taking things slow. Pulls up for 3, can't make it go. Leroux picks up the rebound, carries the ball up. Oh! A bit of a mistake there. A little mental breakdown. Sturgeon's going to get the ball back, and that's just what they need here. Down by 1 with 7:11 to go in the first half. Oh, a little miscommunication there. Looking for Pullman. Pullman didn't turn around in time, missed a pass.
Charge number 5, Brendan Pullman. His first.
And this gym is starting to fill up here as fans from 2 Saskatoon teams coming off huge wins last night in the Holy Cross Crusaders and the Centennial Chargers begin to file into this gym for the 8 o'clock matchup, which is going to be good. Kopp! Wow, he's looking good here in this second quarter. Picks up a couple steals, a couple buckets in a row, putting Sturgeon up by 1 point. LaRose got the ball in the corner, gives it to Alexander, a little bit by mistake, but Alexander will take it. He looks to drive. The nifty move, can't get it to go. Rebound picked up by Pullman. Ball's over to Shaw. Shaw carries it up. Drives baseline. Can't get it go. There's a foul on the play. He'll be shooting two. Foul on the play. Goes to Grant Park, number 24, Daryl Glerow. As Shaw makes good on the first attempt. Shaw setting up for his second. He hits. Substitution, Grant Park. Into the game comes Troy Williams. Out of the game, Daryl Glerow following his second foul of the game. He's going to take a little breather, catch his breath. Coming up the court is Austin Grant carrying the ball for Grant Park. Couple Grants on the Grant. And Ends can't get it to go. Shaw picks it up, drives, looking to do it all, passes it. Lawyer jacks up the three, can't hit it. Alexander picks up the rebound. A nice grab to Lipson. And Ends can't make it go. Cops got it. Pushes it out to Shaw. Shaw to shot. Can't get it to go. It's a scramble for the rebound. Shaw picks up his own rebound after a few tips. Dribbles around outside, looking to slow things down, reset, readjust. Calls things in. Drive, pulls up. Shaw. Shaw hits for two. In a pretty little one-man effort. And Williams got the ball to Alexander. Alexander's got it up top. He slows it down. Jacks a three from the parking lot. Can't hit it. Rebound gets picked up by Ends. Ends puts it in for two. After Sturgeon goes on a little run there, it was about a 7-point run to take the lead here, 2017 over Grant Park. Cops got it. Drives. Foul on the play, number one. Sylvester Alexander. Oh, pardon me. Foul was called on the play to number 21, Troy Williams, his first on the game. Kopp's going to take the shots. Makes good on the first. Can't make the second go. They're scrambling for the rebound. Gets picked up by Troy Williams, who committed the original foul. Grant's got it up top. Pulls up. Misses. No good. Rebound picked up by Margolis. Margolis to Cobb. Cobb to Shaw. Shaw drives. And it looks like it's Austin Grant gets called on the block. Oh yeah, I just thought if he was bored. No worries, thanks Drew. Timeout on the play. Called by Grant Park Pirates. If you're just tuning in, we're halfway through the second quarter. Sturgeon has been going on a run, being down 15-10. They've made an 11-point run here to take the lead, 21-17. The gym is really starting to fill up here as the Saskatoon crowd awaits the matchup between the Centennial Chargers and the Holy Cross Crusaders in what's shaping up to be a fine Friday night here at Bedford Road. Holy Cross always known for bringing a ton of fans. It'll be interesting to see how the Centennial Chargers respond after their team came up with a huge win last night over one of the tournament favorites, Regina Belfort, who who came back this afternoon, pardon me, and won in overtime. Sturgeon looking to inbound the ball. They're going to look to Pullman. Ooh, no good. McCormick can't handle Pullman's inbound. So Alexander is going to take it up here for the Pirates. Slowing things down. Dishes it out to Grant. Grant, the three, can't get it to go. Rebound picked up by Lipson. Lipson back outside. Another three put up here by Troy Williams. Can't get it to go. Shaw picks up the rebound for Sturgeon Heights. Brings it down, looking for somewhere to go. It's tangled up in their feet. They're scrambling for it. And Dalen, McCormick gets called on the travel after that scramble. Sylvester Alexander, a 6'4" guard, carrying the ball up the court for the Pirates. Kind of stuck, dishes it to the corner for Grant. Grant outside, back to Alexander. Alexander puts up the long three. Can't get it to go. Kopp picks up the rebound. He's hustling down through the middle. Draws the foul. So Kopp's going to go to the line for two. Kopp hits it. Misses the second. Rebound picked up by Benjamin Lipson. He dishes it to Grant. Grant back to Williams. Williams to Lipson. Lipson back to Williams. To Ends in the corner, who hits the two. Finally, Grant Park, after going 3.5 minutes without a point, answers with two to put them within three. Alexander picks up the rebound, looks deep to Lipson. Lipson fouled on the play by Kopp. He'll be shooting two. Alexander looking to get a few points in the transition and narrow his margin.
Checking in for number 16, Dan Petty.
Instead, Ends is going to look for a couple freebies here. No good on the first, can't narrow that margin. See if he can make do on the second. Grant can't make do, scramble for the rebound. Shaw can't pick it up. And Alexander looking to inbound the ball. Alexander in to Williams. Williams back to Alexander. Alexander in the corner. And Sturgeon picks up the ball. Shaw taking it down the court. He had McCormick underneath the basket open. Didn't see him. JP LeBlanc fouled on the play. He's going to shoot for two. And that's 5 team fouls for Grant Park already in the game. Second foul on number 21, Troy Williams. And McCormick misses on the first. Makes good on the second to put Sturgeon Heights up by 4. Under 3 minutes remaining in the first half. In what's so far a fairly low scoring contest. Alexander's got it at the top. Looks to the corner for Lipson. Oh! And the crowd like that one as Simon Enns gets it swatted. Alexander's going to inbound here. He finds Williams. Williams puts up the three, can't get it to go. Rebounds up in the air, gets picked up by Enns. Enns drains the rebound for two to put his team, the Grand Park Pirates out of Winnipeg, within two. Shaw's going to dribble around, gives it to LeBlanc. LeBlanc gives it to Kopp. Kopp back to Shaw. Shaw back to Kopp. Underneath the hoop. He gets it to go for two. And Alexander's taking it up the court here. Turns around, spin, recheck. Gives it off to Williams. Back to Alexander. Alexander gives it to Grant in the corner. What's the call? Oh. So we've got a foul on the play to Sturgeon Heights. Looks like it's number 16, Dan Petty. Oh, the three! Benjamin Lipchuk from beyond the Sturgeon speeding things up. Finds McCormick underneath the basket for an easy two. It's a three-point game with under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Grant's got it. Grant jacks the three, doesn't hit. Looking for his own rebound, can't find it. It gets picked up by Dan Petty. Oh, good. And Ethan Shaw, number 8, going end-to-end for Sturgeon Heights to extend their lead to 5. Minute 15 to go. Sylvester Alexander's controlling things at the top of the key. Looks to the corner. To Lipson. Lipson puts it up to Grant. Grant looks trapped here. He passes up to Williams. Williams shoots a three. Doesn't get it to go. The rebound's up in the air. Gets picked up by J.P. LeBlanc. In the quick turnaround, he drives and gets it to go. They're up by 7 with under a minute remaining in the first half. Sylvester Alexander kind of dribbles, spins around, resets, shoots the long three. Can't get it to go. Shaw picks up the ball in a fast-paced game here. End to end, back to back. Dan Petty saves it from going under bounds. They're scrambling for it. No fouls called yet. Nowhere to go as he's locked up underneath the hoop. Substitution on the Pirates. We got Joe Blanco coming in for Enns. Oh, this steal by Kopp. Sturgeon Heights within this last minute has gone and opened up a 9-point lead. Oh, nice defensive plays. J.P. LeBlanc getting a hand on that three. It's the end of the first half, and right there at the end we got Sturgeon Heights opening up a 9-point lead. They're going in the half up 33-24 over the Grand Park Pirates out of Winnipeg. Let's see what we've got for a halftime show here. We've got the crew opening up some mats here. I think we're going to see some, I see some little gymnasts coming out. Stay tuned. This will be guaranteed adorable. front walkovers, a series of front walkovers. Round off, back handspring, back handspring, back handspring. Nice. Couple back walkovers. We got some running tumbling, some running front walkovers, back walkovers the whole way down. Round off, back handspring layout. And that gets a little bit of noise from the crowd. I could do that, I just don't want to. And the back handspring, back tuck gets a little bit of noise. I can't do that, who am I kidding? Well, look at the flexibility of these young athletes. So once again, highlighting not only male athletics, but female athletics, not only high school athletics, but probably even pre-kindergarten athletics with some of these little athletes out here. Well-deserved round of applause from the crowd, who certainly appreciates their effort. Holy moly, look what we got here. A little ripple of gymnastic extravagance. That's a beautiful thing there. And we're at halftime in the game between the Sturgeon Heights Composite High School Spirits out of Nemeo, Alberta. The Spirits playing in the Edmonton League, and the Grand Park Pirates, who are coming out of Winnipeg. We have 1.5 to go, and not that we're dismissing this game, but I'll tell you what, I'm joined here by Devin Haru, and I'm excited for what's about to happen after this.
Well, and I mean, the reality of it is you can feel the tension building in this gym here tonight. Is obviously the Holy Cross Crusaders have a large following, and their contingency is rolling into the gym in their green and white war paint all over their faces. They're excited. And the Centennial Chargers, I mean, they're really still in their infancy. And the reality of it is, well, they're going to capture a lot of people's hearts and minds in this gym as well. And I'm guessing probably yours too.
Well, I think so. And I mean, the Cross bringing a ton of fans every single year, making their 40th appearance at BRIT, taking on a rival Saskatoon school. The way it usually works here, Devin, is Cross brings half a gym full of people, and the other half, no matter who they were here to cheer for, ends up cheering for whoever Cross is playing.
Exactly. Yeah, no, that's exactly it, and that'll be no different here tonight. It's either you're with us or against us in a matter of that. But like you said, there's still a lot of basketball to be played in this fourth and final quarterfinal. With a trip to the semifinal on the line, you've been calling it, you've been watching it. Tell me what you think so far.
I'll tell you what, that first quarter was really, really tight. Since then, Sturgeon Heights has really looked to open up the lead, especially late there in the first half. Going from being behind 15-10 at the end of the first quarter to opening up an 8-point lead, going up a 9-point lead. They go up 33-24 for the start of the second half here. So if Sturgeon Heights can keep this momentum going, this could be a 20, 30-point game. It depends on what the coach of the Grand Park Pirates had to say here at halftime.
Well, and the coach for the Pirates is Russ LeMay, and, he'll have a rallying cry. You better believe that to be a fly on the wall in that locker room at halftime. I'm sure it would have been interesting. And then for this Sturgeon Composite Spirits team, an interesting story we should all hear about. Apparently, they were stopped at the Saskatchewan border. The travel insurance, wasn't going to allow them to make it to the tournament. So through a series of phone calls, they got a PA Northern bus for $3,500 to go pick up the team and bring them here to BRIT. They weren't coming. Just another one of the stories here at the Classic.
Just about spent the weekend in Lloydminster.
Oh, well, that would have,
I don't wish that on anyone.
Been exciting. So we're just 2 minutes away from tipping off the second half here. Like we said, the I guess it's a third quarterfinal because Cross and Centennial will play in that fourth and final quarterfinal. Punch a ticket to the semifinals. Semifinals tomorrow start after the cheerleading competition. 1:30 will be the first one, 3 o'clock. Of course, all those times are local. You change your clocks, we don't. We know who's playing at 1:30, don't we? Sacred Heart out of Ottawa will go up against who is it again?
The winner of the last game that we just saw.
St. George's out of Vancouver.
You bet. And I mean, that one's shaping up. We're pumping up the Centennial Holy Cross game. Well, I'll tell you what, that game between Ottawa and Vancouver, it's a toss-up. I mean, either of those could be the games of the tournament as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, it's going to be a real great semifinal Saturday here at the Classic. Obviously, this is a 43rd BRIT Classic, started back in 1968. The host, Bedford Road Redmond, they won it all that year, and they haven't won it since. It's been a long drought, and I don't foresee the team in red and black ever winning this one again because, well, the caliber of the teams they bring in is just spectacular, really.
I was going to say, this tournament has transformed in the last 43 years to being really one of the elite tournaments. And we always say in Western Canada, can we extend it to say really one of the elite tournaments in Canada? Can we go as far as to say that?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And, I get to travel a lot. I talk about the tournament. I've ran into people that know about this tournament. It is known. I mean, New York teams have been here. Australian teams have been here. Teams from coast to coast across this great country have been here.
And then, of course, some of the great players that have played in this tournament. We've featured players who went on to the NBA.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in the latest one, you'd think of the likes of Robert Sacre, who's playing in the NCAA with Gonzaga University.
Made it to the Final Four last year with Gonzaga, and it was a starting post.
Yeah, I mean, we could go on and on and on, but we want to get to the action as the gym continues to fill.
I'll tell you what, it's looking like in about 15 minutes, it's going to be standing room only here as we wait the next game.
Let's get after it. Sturgeon moving from our broadcast left to right, working it around the perimeter. That ball bounces around right into the hands of number 5. That's Brennan Pullman. Couldn't get it to go and intercepted. They're trading chances right now, and back comes Sturgeon. Who wants the ball? He stepped out of bounds. But we've got a foul on the call. Foul going against Daryl Gloro.
Looks like they're picking up right where they left off with fast-paced action, back-to-back, court to one end of the court to the next. That was an exciting first half, despite the score not being incredibly tight.
Yeah.
But mind you, 9 points, a 9-point lead, I think, could vanish in 2 minutes, couldn't it?
Well, and I was talking in the first half with some onlookers, and I said, I'll never judge a team at BRIT on their first half of basketball. Look at this, Matt Kopp gets that one to drop right at the buzzer. But I'll never judge a team at BRIT on their first half of basketball because there's just too much to consider for these young men. Now, this is where we can start to see how good these teams are after they settle down.
Now they're settling into the atmosphere.
Exactly.
They're getting familiar with their surroundings.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're right. I imagine it can be a little daunting. Walking into this gym, if you've never heard about BRIT, you don't know what it's all about, you don't know what to expect.
And the reality of it is the sight lines are different. There's cameras, there's distractions everywhere, people walking around the court. I mean, if you're not focused, those 32 minutes are going to go by real fast, and you're going to be getting back on that bus and heading home in a hurry. Great feed inside, and a good finish by Brendan Pullman, and now it's a 37-24 point lead.
I'll tell you what, coming off the first half, Grant Park taking a lot of outside shots. Sean Alexander jacking up threes. Tyler Williams, Troy Williams hit a couple threes. So this is a team that can really hurt you from the outside in Grant Park. And probably some of the best outside shooting that I've seen yet in this tournament, the 43rd, I mean. Not in the tournament's history, that's for sure. But since the start of the tournament this year, Grant Park has looked to have some good outside shooting.
On the line right now is Matt Kopp. We saw him earlier today in the three-point shootout competition, making it into the second round, and right now he missed his first free throw. 13-point lead, make it 14 now for Sturgeon. They go up 38-24, just settling into the third quarter. Devin LaRue alongside Craig Schumacher. You got that team ready for that competition tomorrow?
No, we're coming together. I'll tell you what, it's been a tough ride. We have 25 girls hitting the floor. 23 girls, 2 boys hitting the floor. 17 of them are in grade 9, so we're a young squad. But yeah, we'll do all right. The girls have worked hard, so
beautiful. Well, this place will be jam-packed for the cheerleading competition tomorrow noon right here. Sure, you can watch all the action online too. All right, Sturgeon in the paint, foul called. They're taking it to Grant Park right now, physically as well. As a big man, number 13, Mason Holt, goes to the line for his efforts. The foul is called on Grant Park's number 32, Cody Gibson. That's his third foul of the game. Didn't get that free throw to go. Got to be careful. Grant Park has an offensive guy, Sylvester Alexander, lurking in the back. Sturgeon misses both free throws, but this ball bounces around and gobbled up by Grant Park. They got to go on a run. They got to do something right now, and guess what? They turned it over.
Ethan Shaw picks up the steal.
Kopp now on the charge. Feed inside. Great feed inside. Up and down. Good defense by Alexander. Sylvester Alexander just thwarted Kopp from putting that one in. Bringing it up is Darryl Gloro. Gets it over here to Blanco. Gloro now inside feed, spin and fire. Can't get that one to go. That was Blanco. Blanco for three. Huge shot here. And claims it off the left side of the iron. And right back on offense. Breaking away. Intercepted. And right back, Joe Blanco. This guy's everywhere right now. Firing threes, getting back defensively. Alexander takes the three ball, steps up. Can't get that one to fall. Hectic pace right now to this game, and back comes Sturgeon. Quick feed inside, and a good finish by Brendan Pullman.
Sitting under the hoop for the easy feed.
Austin Grant from way back.
And that's that outside shooting that I was talking about from the first half. Both Grant and Alexander hitting from the outside as well. We saw looks from Troy Williams hitting a couple threes in the first half. So they got a few guys here who can drain the long ball.
They're going to call it travel on number 3. Who is that out there? Austin Grant. Again, fans, we'll remind you that you can email us at putbasketball@gmail.com. We'd love to hear where you're listening in from. As we get all fired up for this 43rd BRIT Classic. All right, Alexander to the hoop. Great take. Can't get that one to fall. And back on offense come the Spirits. Kopp slicing his way to the hoop. He's fouled as he goes up. And he's going to go to the line for his efforts. In shoot 2, we've got a timeout called by Grant Park. They look like a dejected bunch right now on the sidelines. Woof. Yeah, really not able to do too much here in the start of the second half. They went into half down by 9 and now find themselves in a 13-point deficit. Paul Humbert is in the house. Both of his daughters. All sorts of VIP. Yeah. Both of his daughters. Well, one of them. Oh no, I guess they're both on the University of Saskatchewan's women's basketball team right now. Jill Humbert is in her 5th year. And I don't know the younger Humbert's name, but basketball's in that blood. 40-27, Sturgeon leading the Grant Park Pirates out of Winnipeg. Tough to be playing your first game of the championship at 6:30 on Friday night. That's about as late as you want to be playing. Your first game, I mean, that is tough. The build-up, you've seen everybody play, sometimes even twice before you play your first, you know?
Right, there are teams that are effectively eliminated from any chance of even a consolation final, and you haven't even played your first game yet.
Yeah, it's bizarre. His Kopp's on the line. He misses his first free throw. He's consoled by his teammates there. Don't worry about it. We've got a 13-point cushion. If we were up by 3, different story. Kopp can't get the second one to fall. And a turnover. Hold on, another turnover. Hold on, it's out of bounds, and it's a Sturgeon ball. That was a series of unfortunate incidences.
Into the game for the Pirates is number 32, Cody Gibson, making his first appearance.
As a throng of more fans spills in. This place is going to be a madhouse.
Lots of green. We got funny hats, suspenders, bandanas, all sorts of green apparel everywhere. Toques, scarves,
bandanas. I didn't know where you were going with that. Sturgeon Heights. Are looking to put this one out of reach right now. Sturgeon Composite Spirits out of Namao, Alberta. Here's a 3-ball by the Pirates. Can't get that to Paul. Back come the Spirits on offense. Shaw, wide open jumper. Shaw can't get that one to fall, and he slaps his hands as he runs back into his defensive posture. Sylvester Alexander slicing left hand. You know, if they ever put a string of baskets together, it'd be interesting. 11-point lead right now, 3:20 left in the third quarter. Here comes Sturgeon Composite. Kopp now on the perimeter. 3-ball, short. Rebounded by Sylvester. Oh, he had a guy going, didn't he?
Yeah, he had Williams streaking down the side. Couldn't find him.
Alexander, crossover. Basket on the foul. Oh, what a big play that is.
To make this a 3-point play. Whoa.
Cuts the lead to single digits.
Stand under this. Who needs to take a break?
And I'm back. Oh, Lord.
Giving Mr. Schumacher a little breathing room.
Tyler Byer up in the booth alongside myself, Devin Haru. Tyler, what's the scene, what's the sense down there at court level right now?
Oh, the atmosphere is building down there. Such a positive aura coming from all teams, fans, everyone in this building. It's magic. It is magic.
Well, we mentioned it.
Or magical would probably be the right word to use.
Sure.
Better be grammatically correct here.
Well, I mean, you do teach here, right?
I try.
Slip through the cracks.
Slip through the cracks.
I'm a little guy, so cracks often seem big.
All right.
I was sitting over there talking to a colleague, not knowing. And sorry, I know I'm in this school and I should know where all the teams are from. But I don't know where these
Grant Park Pirates from Winnipeg, Manitoba.
They're from Winnipeg, okay.
And
I feel much better now.
Good. Sylvester Alexander makes it a 3-point play and cuts the lead to 8. And don't look now, but this is about to get interesting. As up comes Sturgeon Composite on offense. Turnover. Here they come again, and an errant pass forced by Austin Grant. Didn't have to do that. So the turnover is going to give the ball back to the Spirits in their red jerseys with black trim. Being pestered there is J.P. LeBlanc. He gets a basket to go, but they're waving it off. They said he took far too many steps.
He forgot to pack his suitcase before he went on his trip.
On his travels. Sylvester Alexander has taken this game into his own hands. And look at him slice to the hoop here. Can't get that one up. The ball is loose. And off Alexander, out of bounds. A heads-up play there by the big man, Mason Holt. A 6'4" post. Good play there to knock that out of bounds.
Alexander, Devin, I just keep staring at his socks. How awesome are those?
Yeah, old school.
Just like the NBA Jam. Could it be the shoes? Well, I'm going to say, could it be the socks?
It could be anything. Kopp for 3. Short. Rebounded there by J.P. LeBlanc. Kopp to the hoop. Basket and the foul.
He's had a pretty strong game.
Well, I was saying,
Sturgeon. He's been driving the lane, and you know what, playing guard at his size makes probably life a lot easier too. He's got skills, he's smooth, he shoots well, he drives well, he rebounds.
Yeah, he does all that well, absolutely. This one hangs on the rim and drops. And so Mason Holt cashes in, and under 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. This is a quarterfinal, the third, with a trip to the semifinal on the line. And a errant pass once again. That's Daryl Gloro. He's been throwing it away right now, and he's not happy with himself.
They got to get the ball in Alexander's hands, and I think that's obviously what he was trying to do, but man, they got to make better passes at this point of the game right now. Sturgeon working the ball. Oh, got a little scrum. Double dribble. Pirates ball.
Pirates ball. I mean, they cut the lead to 8, and then it looks like they're kind of taking their foot off the gas right now.
Dylan Sams comes in the game.
There you go. You like that name. You're excited.
How can you not like a name like that?
Okay, here goes the Pirates back to offense right here. Down low, double team. The big man swings it over here, and they threw it away again. Number 32. That's Cody Gibson hucking it into the stands.
Bedford Road Collegiate slowly getting full for the big game coming at 8 o'clock.
Well, I mean, the intensity in this gym is going to reach a fever pitch. You better believe it. We've got a minute 05 left here as Sturgeon Composite enjoys a 44-32 lead. And I'll tell you what, we were talking about it, Schumacher and I earlier. You can't judge a team making their first appearance at BRIT by their first half. Now we're starting to really see the separation.
Yeah, you bet.
And so Sylvester Alexander is going to bring this one up. Less than a minute left here. A turnover, and Kopp steals to the hoop. He gets it to go, and he's been outstanding. Good take, deep 2. That was
Is that how you say that?
Yeah, it's French.
Gloru, Jack from the parking lot, Devin.
But they called it a 2.
Did they call it a 2?
Yeah.
I think the refs have to get their eyes checked.
Whoa. Careful. We're paying them big bucks. Less than 10 left here. 5 on the shot clock. Turnover. Oh my goodness, he threw it away again, and a last-second shot, and some scrambled, frantic pace at the end of the third quarter. And after 3 quarters of play, it's 46-34. Sturgeon Composite enjoying the lead right now. Tyler Byer.
You know, this game, I must be honest here, the game wasn't that appealing after the barn burner we had in the first game, or the game previous. You know what? This has turned into a heck of a game right now. Both teams are turning the ball over, but both teams are making exceptional plays. I like watching this type of basketball.
This is your type of game.
This is my type of game.
Scrambled, frantic, you know, throwing it around out of bounds.
Just let athletes be athletes.
Well, thanks for tuning in wherever you are across this great country and the international viewers. Email us at britbasketball@gmail.com. Would love to hear from you. I'm Devin Haru alongside Tyler Byer. Right now, we're calling all the games here this weekend. We've got the tea and every other drink we need up here in the booth to keep us going throughout this championship.
Keep in mind, if you have negative comments, we're not being paid. This is pure enjoyment.
Excuse me, you and I have done television broadcasts. Byer, speak for yourself.
This is just warm-ups.
Speak for yourself. This is what I'm going to do for a career.
And you are good at it. You make being a color man easy.
Well, hey, now I've got some pressure. Don't do that.
So when you start making it big, you know you can bring me along with the guy carries the camera or whatever.
You'll be the first guy I call. Back to the action. Austin Grant can't get that 3-ball to go. He's got another chance. Thinks about it. He's dancing around at the top of the key. Swings it over here to his counterpart, Cody Gibson. Dials it in. It's a 10-point game and lots of time on the clock. We'll see what Sturgeon does here. The Spirits back on offense. Floater in the lane. Can't get it to go.
Oh, rebound. Ooh.
Whoa, and he hauled that in.
Maybe. Yeah, push.
And the coach over there for Sturgeon is beside himself, chasing down Mitch Strum all the way down the sideline.
With good reason, Devin. I didn't think that was a foul. I just thought that was a guy who wanted the ball more than the other guy.
I'm sensing a recurring theme about these ref calls and you disagreeing.
Can't always agree.
Long shot there, rims out by Austin Grant, and guess who is under the basket again?
He's having a big game.
He turns it over there, off to the races. Here's a pass and a quick break to the hoop. Gets it to go. Number 24, Del. We might have to bring him up here and get the proper pronunciation of that French name. Sylvester trying to steal it. There's going to be a foul called on him. I don't know. I'm going to say I don't like that call because the ball's loose. It's bouncing around. It's a scramble. And Ethan Shaw, credit to him to get back on top of it, but Sylvester will be charged his 4th personal foul.
I agree with you on that one. Two guys are just hungry for that ball. Little cat scratching. Shouldn't be called at this juncture of the game.
Shaw inbounds it over here to Brennan Pullman. Shaw gets it back. Sylvester is right there, crouching, getting ready for a defensive steal. Shaw wanted to put that one up, but he's started perfect. Oh my goodness! What's a foul call? Yeah, that's the right call. It's going to be called on Shaw, as it looked like the big man, Cody Gibson, was off to the races.
That may be a good foul.
Yeah, oh no, it was. It said a quick 2. It's, what, an 8-point game right now. Gloro swings it over here. Now it's Alexander from way back. Can't get that one to go. The ball is bouncing around, and this little guy, Ethan Shaw, don't tell him he's little on the court.
He can motor. He can motor.
What a
playmaker.
Can't get that one to fall, and Johnny on the spot right there was Austin Grant. He says, look what I found. And he wanted to drive. Now Sylvester Alexander. What a take. Great feed inside. The ball is bouncing around. Oh, and a hard foul inside. Number 14, Colin Verbeek, is going to be charged with that foul and going to shoot 2 on the line. It's going to be number 33, Benjamin Lipson, shooting 2, and he can cut this lead to 6. I don't believe it.
Mason Holt into the game alongside Gabe Lawyer. Make their appearance in the 4th quarter. 5 minutes and 55 seconds left in this barn burner.
A flair for the dramatic. This place is getting packed, man. I love it. Misses both free throws. The ball is bouncing it around and off one of the Sturgeon fingertips.
My dad would say good foul. Good foul.
Good foul?
That was a good foul, yeah.
All right.
For 2.
Oh, man, Tyler. I actually really enjoy calling games with you.
I did too. You make it easy, and especially high school level. We've never got to do this.
No. But I'm always, I've called, games at varying levels.
You have.
And I always have to remind myself that these guys are in high school. Sylvester for 3. What a shot! It's a 5-point game!
And he steals them all.
It's loose. Still loose. They better get it over. Hold on, they do. Here comes Sturgeon. Oh, a blocking foul there. And it looks like this foul might be called on the ground. So that's a shooting foul.
He is just trying to take this game over.
Well, he is. I mean, he is, right?
He's gotten them back to respectable. Down.
Look out underneath the basket. Every Pirate fell asleep and they had their treasure stolen when they weren't looking. A quick 2 for Sturgeon.
Down 7.
Long ball. Can't get that one to go. And they're just launching 3 balls right now. The latest victim of missing a shot was Austin Grant. A floater. Foul called. It looks like it's going to be Austin Grant who picks up that foul. Remember, we've talked about Sylvester Alexander. He's the unheralded leader of this Pirates team while he's in foul trouble with 4 right now. So that will
that can pose problems.
Yeah, absolutely. JP LeBlanc is on the line, a unorthodox shooting style. Can't get the first one to fall.
Good foul, good foul.
Well, so far. Careful.
1 for 2. That's, even if he hits it, good foul.
48-41, 5:20 left in the game. He missed both. It's a great foul, right?
Ooh, good traveling.
Shoulder. Well, no, he was being pushed, man. Here comes Lipson. He's trapped there. Now it's Grant over to Sylvester Alexander.
Well, he wants everyone out of the key.
But he's got nowhere to go, and it's a travel.
Yeah, you bet.
Wait. Yeah. I thought they were going to call a foul.
No. At that point, when you're driving the lane on his own defense, you got to dish it out. I don't care how good you are. You can't beat 5 guys.
Tell him how it is. Shaw now. He brings it up. He's trying to drive. He dishes it out here for a wide open look. Can't get that to fall. Good rebound here. They're off to the races. This is Lipson to the hoop. An athletic take, but he missed it.
What a good play by Ethan Shaw. Went in there making it look like he was going to take that foul.
And then JP LeBlanc cashes in. What a turn of events that was. It went from being a 5-point game to a 9-point game. Hold on here. Wide open look. Get it to go. No, that one clangs out. And the Pirates are falling apart. And everybody's hitting the deck right here. Throw it over to the corner. Lipson gets it now. Alexander, what a frantic pace. Under, no. Gotta get it to go. Great feed inside, and Lipson finishes. It's a 7-point game. And then out of bounds. Ooh, look out.
Did the ref see that?
Ethan Shaw almost lost that one out of bounds, but it had gone off Sylvester Alexander. And he steals it under the basket. Oh, I thought there was a foul there, but the Pirates are still in control, trying to cash in on this turnover. Oh, wouldn't that have been something? 4 minutes left in the basketball game. What a great game this has turned out to be here at the 43rd BRIT Classic, the 3rd quarterfinal. The ball is bouncing around underneath the basket. Somebody's got to get on it. They're throwing it away. And Austin Grant of the Pirates lets it go out of bounds, and Sturgeon Composite coaching staff says, let's take a deep breath and call a timeout.
Well, I don't know who flooded this artificial ice in here, but the puck is bouncing everywhere.
Yeah, it is bouncing around all right. 50-43.
You know, you and Mr. Schumacher have been doing a lot of games here. I just want to ask, has it seemed odd that a lot of balls have gone off the top of the backboard, the side of the backboard?
No, you know, I watched a lot of basketball. These rims are the most lively rims you're going to find anywhere. So they're going to be hitting that rim and bouncing over the backboard like crazy.
It is just... I couldn't believe it.
No, they're lively, and they're so unforgiving that if you're off by a bit, see ya.
You think Mr. Clausen uses a little WD-40 on the board?
Oh, no, yeah.
And then he puts up all these amazing packages for schools, the bureau for the schools. If he sneaks it and just kind of, you know...
No, without a question.
The mystique of BRIT, that just adds to it.
Yep. And now they're doing the BRIT shuffle. And the BRIT shuffle, they are squeezing everybody in. The doorway is jammed.
It's a good thing we have the luxury box.
Oh, this is the best seat in the house. There's no place I'd rather be.
It's a little tough to get to, but understandable.
Well,
we are on a nice three-tiered scaffolding in the middle tier.
Well, this is a perfect height for you.
I can stand under here. You guys can.
Well, I've got a hunchback at this point. I'm trying to do some yoga stretches while I'm calling the game.
Mr. Schumacher's back from his coffee break, but I have not yet given up the headsets.
Look at this run of people coming into this gym. All right, buckle in. This is a 7-point game. The Pirates got the ball. Spin and fire. Get it to go. Joe Blanco. Yep. Oh, that's a travel.
You want to call that?
Absolutely.
It's getting heated in here.
All right, Fire. Hold on. Hold on, we got a game to call.
I feel like Mr. Bowers right now.
Yeah, well, just hold on. That's good if you're down at court level. 3:20 left in this basketball game. 5 minutes left. Lipson for three. Wouldn't that have been something? What a rebound there by Blanco. He can't get that one to fall. He had hands and arms all over him. They're letting him play. 3:10 left in the basketball game. Shaw over the outstretched arms. Rebound inside. Sturgeon finally stops the bleeding. And that was Gabe Lawyer cashing in. 3 minutes left. 7-point game. This one's going to go right down to the wire. You get that feeling. Sylvester Alexander, he was about 5 feet back from that 3-point line and jacked it. Here comes Shaw.
End-to-end action.
Yeah, absolutely. Shaw and Alexander, what great defense there. Only 12 left on the shot clock for the Sturgeon Composite team. I'm hoping that maybe we can talk to players or coaches again, guys, if we can coordinate that.
I will get down to court level immediately after the game, and I'll give you guys the
I'm thinking a good person to talk to would be Ethan Shaw.
Ethan Shaw?
Yep. Number 8, Ethan Shaw. We'll try and get him after this game, and maybe
Alexander.
We'll see what happens here down the stretch. Shot clock was running out. Another big rebound by Lawyer. He gets it to go. It's a 9-point lead now. And now we're going to see a desperate team right here. Lipson. He's thinking about the three. Way deep. Alexander came swooping in to get that to go. Ethan Shaw just got a hand in the face. He's got people all over him. He's injured right now. And slicing to the hoop is Matt Kopp. Ethan Shaw looks injured. He looks over at his coach. He says, there's no way I'm coming out of this game now. It's an 11-point lead for Sturgeon Composite, and they've got ice in their veins right now. There's an air ball by Austin Grant.
You know, these young kids run so much, they're making me feel tired up here.
Yeah, no, tell me about it.
They're like the Energizer Bunnies. They just don't wear out.
No, they don't stop.
So we'll talk to Ethan Shaw, and maybe if you want to grab one of the coaches, I don't care if it's coach or assistant coach, whoever wants to come up. Minute 46 left in this game, in a 56-45 lead. It was 50-45 just a few moments ago. Sturgeon turned it up a notch.
You know, they're just playing some good defense and capitalizing on their opportunities.
I'm sure at home you can see how this crowd is gathered. It's just that packed on our broadcast side, if not more. I never have actually figured out over the 10-odd years of broadcasting here what capacity in this gym is, and I think the reason they do that, Tyler, is because there's an actual number you're allowed to have in this gym.
Yeah,
and the fire marshals are on the other side.
Firefighters are here, and I know that for a fact because my wife is one of the firefighters.
That's right. And they kind of turn a blind eye, eh?
Well, it's never good to have, you know, an overcapacitated building, but there's a lot of exits in this building, especially in the gymnasium. But I'm guessing if I were to put a number, I'd say around 2,500.
Yeah, you know what? I would say the same thing.
And that's standing room, climbing room, hanging room, laying room.
Well, in the days of yore, I mean, this gym on a Saturday night when Cross were, you know, in their glory years in 03 and 04, I believe it was, and you had the McHenrys and the Holmans and the Bonders. I mean, this place went off.
The Spagroods.
Yeah. Minute and a half left in this game. It looks like Sturgeon Composite may just come out victorious here. They better get it off. They've only got 5 on the shot clock. There's a travel.
Too many.
And like we said, it's an 11-point lead for the team in red with black trim out of Alberta. The Mayo, Alberta. Where's that, Tyler?
No clue.
There's your challenge. Should you choose to accept it?
I will accept it, but I can tell you they're from Alberta.
That doesn't help me.
This Alberta team has got a funny story on how they got to Saskatchewan.
I let everybody know, yeah. $3,500 later.
Yeah, perseverance, but that's what BRIT's all about, helping out, giving back.
All right.
Experience. I'm rambling.
Underneath the basket, good feed inside. Burrow cashes in. It's a 9-point lead.
Ooh, nice
foul. Hard foul there by Lipson, Benjamin Lipson of the Grand Park Pirates.
I just like how those basketball players have that ability just to feel, put the shoulder down and still be able to get that shot off.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of athleticism going on there that you and I probably will never experience.
No.
Hence,
many of my high school basketball days, I spent picking out splinters.
Diving on the turf or on the
well, I did play a bit of senior ball.
Yeah?
Yep. On the bench.
Clock stops with 48 seconds left in this one. Coach over there for Sturgeon is still ranting and raving. He wants to close this one out. Here's a long jumper, can't get that to go. Bouncing around, what a great play that was by J.P. LeBlanc. He was stopped by the rim. I hate when that happens. This is Lipson over here. Swings it over to Austin Grant. It was deflected, so it's not back in over violation.
5 seconds left.
Lipson for 3. He's got it. 56-50 now with 23 seconds left. A foul, and Ethan Shaw, the guy we've been talking about and hope to talk to after this game, is going to go to the there's foul to give still.
He's throwing.
Is he shooting?
Shaw's throwing, yeah.
In the bonus.
He's got 2.
All right, Ethan Shaw can't get that one to go, so it's getting a little interesting. It's a 2-possession game.
23 seconds could take the next 10 minutes, though.
Yeah, you better.
I love basketball.
Yeah. If you've got nowhere to be. 1 for 2 from the line. There's going to be a timeout by the Grand Park Pirates with 23 seconds left in this one. A reminder, fans, coming up right after this one, the marquee matchup. Everybody in this city have congregated on Bedford Road to watch the Centennial Chargers, the upstart Chargers, coached by former Bedford Road coach Corey Dawn, former Bedford Road Redmond Matt Bourne. They'll be on the sidelines wearing Chargers colors tonight against the green and white clad Holy Cross Crusaders along with their throng of fans. And there's an intensity in this gym that's building, and we're loving it.
You know, the rivalry is just getting, I should say it's escalating between those two schools. Centennial beat them by 20. Cross beat them in a tight one. So 1-1, kind of a rubber match, but this is to go to the BRIT semifinals. So a little more on the line here tonight. And I see it to the left of me, a lot of the cross students all dressed up in their green and white.
And that, you know what, that's a culture that's developed. And the credit has to go to them. You wouldn't have been here, I don't think, in the early 2000s when this place was nutty. And I remember one game.
I was here a couple of times.
Championship night. That cross section was so rowdy. Barry Rolick, the head coach of Holy Cross at the time, had to stop the game, walk across, and quiet the whole crowd and stop them. It was insanity in this gym. Hold on here. It's a 7-point game. Sylvester Alexander, he's fouled. No, they had a foul to give. Are they going to call it a shooting foul? Wow.
He's in the air.
That was generous.
Trying to make this a game.
I mean, that's the best possible scenario. If you're Grant Park, you make both. It's a 5-point game. Clock stop.
Got to foul quick after this. Hope he buries
see if he makes it. Yep.
He's got a sweet shot. Hey,
yeah, smooth, man. Right from the
smooth lefty.
Just the flick of the wrist and bam. Here it is, 2 for 2. Got a foul.
Quick.
Here we go. Ethan Shaw, he's killing time. He's going to go to the line again. He went 1 for 2, a second to go. Only 2 seconds ran off the clock. This has been a doozy.
We're on our 6th minute of our 23 seconds.
I know.
That's why you watch basketball.
So Ethan Shaw, can he find mesh here? No.
Good foul.
Well, obviously.
You gotta say that after every foul.
Now we'll see what happens here. There's going to be some hectic play. If he misses, oh no! Oh yeah, out of bounds. We've got a timeout by Grant Park. And so with 14 seconds left, now the plot thickens. It's a 5-point game.
Dun, dun, dun.
Exactly. This is good.
Oh, you guys have such a great gig up here. I wish I could be up here all day. Comfy, recliners.
It takes years to get to this.
All the water you can drink straight from the tap. You guys have it all up here.
As good as it gets.
Sheltered from the UV of the lights.
I know. I like to keep my skin fair.
Well, you just came back from a big trip. You still got a pretty brown, crisp tan there, don't you, Mr.
I was on the beaches of Tel Aviv for Christmas.
Well, while the teachers are here planning for the next semester.
I feel so bad for you while I'm working during the summer.
As I am too, preparing for the fall.
Oh, sure. I've seen how you prepare. 14.4 left on the clock. This Grant Park Pirates team isn't going gently into that good night.
I'm going to say Blanco's my secret assassin here, man.
Well, now it's got to be Sylvester for 3. Oh, he wanted it and thought he had it. Only 8 seconds left.
And one.
Fire. No. And this game's going to end. No. Oh, foul. Come on.
Like I said, I think we're going on our 9th minute.
Yeah, no, exactly. At this point, you better believe it. But I mean, this one's signed, sealed, delivered. And folks listening in from Namao, Alberta, I'd love for you to send us a text and let us know, or send us an email, let us know where that is. BRITbasketball@gmail.com.
Or a landmark. Like a mountain.
A mountain.
No, you know what? I'm really going to go into my classroom here as soon as I take the headset off, and I'm going to pick up the old atlas and take a look. People of Namao should be proud of their basketball team right now.
No, they've actually
played one heck of a game.
They have played one heck of a game. It's right. That one doesn't go, but it doesn't matter because with 0.1 seconds left, this one's over. It's 58-52. Sturgeon Composite Spirits win here tonight. So again, we're going to try and do a quick interview if we can, and then we'll lock ourselves in for a big one. Centennial in Holy Cross. 58-52 the final, and for fans listening in from Alberta, we'll have the broadcast of your team's semifinal game at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. That'll be 2 o'clock over in Alberta, and they'll be playing the winner of this next game, Holy Cross and Centennial. So we'll see if we can get one of those guys up here. Looks like one of the coaches is going to come and join us right now. A convincing, well, I wouldn't call it convincing. It got a little precarious towards the end. But a win nonetheless. And Drew, we've got the coach coming up right now, and we've got the camera on us too. So we'll bring him up right now. It looks like Ethan Shaw, and then we'll talk to the coach. I believe it's Josh Melton who will join us. The two of them are having a chat right now. I don't know if you want to help these guys get up here. All right, so fans listening in Namao, Alberta, we're going to bring on coach and player right now. A convincing win? Well, I don't know. It was precarious at times. We'll get you to grab the headset. I'm guessing, Josh? You got it. All right, Josh Melton, one of the coaches for this Sturgeon team. You know, you were running away with it at one point, and then it got pretty precarious towards the end.
Yeah, free throw shooting has kind of been a little bit of our Achilles heel for the last couple of years. The boys have been working on it and just learning how to play with the lead and taking care of the clock and kind of icing the game. We got a problem doing that right now.
We'll talk with Ethan Shaw in a second, but he was a man on the free throw line towards the end. What's the message moving forward when you guys get to the line? I mean, this is as big as it gets for these guys right now. A lot of pressure.
Absolutely, yeah. It's pressure packed. It's intense, but it's a lot of fun too. And I think these are, as an athlete, these are the moments you live for. You know, like this is what it's all about: having fun, and playing in front of people, and having pressure on you.
I've got to ask you, Josh. Where's Namao, Alberta?
Just north of Edmonton. It's just a little rural school. We take all the small communities from the north of Edmonton, and we kind of just all bus the kids in.
All right, well, let's talk about that bus trip because it was a tumultuous one. Explain to us what went on there about getting here.
Little problems with insurance and licensing, so we had our bus, our school sports bus, originally planned to come and take us here, and then that couldn't happen because of insurance policies with the kids. And then we booked a charter, but then the charter couldn't take us from Edmonton to Saskatoon, so then we had to drive through Lloydminster, then changed buses to the charter from Lloydminster to Saskatoon, and now we just got a big, huge 50-seater bus driving around the 14 states.
There you go. And it's as good as it gets. You're feeling good after a 58-52 win. What's the plan moving forward? Obviously, you guys are going to be watching this quarterfinal closely because at 3 o'clock tomorrow, you're going to be playing the winner of this game.
Yeah, we'll be watching this game, see what their strengths and weaknesses are, and hopefully we can take advantage of one of these teams. Actually, one of the coaches I know, I used to play with his son at Nate in Edmonton, so I'll be kind of rooting for them so we can play them tomorrow.
Oh, Morgan Genie.
Yes.
Absolutely. I graduated with Morgan, so the world just gets smaller. All right. Well, I mean, obviously, you've got to be enjoying this atmosphere. My final question for you is this pretty cool, this whole BRIT experience?
This is awesome. You know, I think, like Miss Farmer was saying in breakfast this morning, you know, this is why we coach. We coach to give back and kind of have a little bit of a living vicariously through these kids, because I wish I had this when I was growing up.
You better believe it.
You know, we never had this, so we give this back to the kids, and then they can give it back to another group of kids. Hey, the world's a better place.
Yeah, there you go. Well, Josh, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
And good luck tomorrow.
You got it.
All right. Hopefully we'll have a victorious chat tomorrow.
You got it.
All right. And it looks like we have Ethan Shaw here now. And we'll bring in Ethan Shaw, obviously. He's got to be excited about this win. We'll bring in Ethan Shaw to the booth. And Ethan, I got to ask you, though, you've got a cut over your face. I saw you got a hand in the face. They missed a foul call. You're doing all right?
Yeah, I don't even know what really happened when I first got cut, but I just came back out. I got a jab in the eye, I couldn't see, and then I don't know. I guess I had to go off. So
well, and there was a conversation going on between you and your coach. I think he wanted to take you out. I don't think there was any chance you were coming out of the game.
Well, like I'm pretty confident that my team could have pulled it through, but there's no way that I'm gonna miss out on this opportunity if I have to, right?
All right, Josh Starks to me tells me free throw shooting has been the Achilles heels. You found yourself at the line. You missed a few down the stretch. You made it closer than it should have. Were there some nerves? I mean, this is a huge venue. There's a lot of pressure right now.
Yeah, there is for sure. I don't like. I've always been bad at free throws. I don't know what it is, but I'm just not the shooting type. So I was trying to right at the end give it to somebody else, but. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't find a teammate, so.
You guys obviously got to be feeling good. And, you know, we talked about it during the broadcast, but you had to wait until 6:30 Friday night to play your first game. Were there a lot of anxious moments? You were seeing everybody play. Some people have played 2 games. You guys had to wait so long to play your first game.
Yeah, I was. We were sitting at the hotel watching basketball, and I was like, oh, man, I got to get out here, and we're good to go. I don't know. But yeah, it was good.
All right, well, you guys obviously got to be feeling good. A 58-52 win. What do you do now? What do you do to prepare for the semifinal? You're going to be playing one of these teams.
We might stick around and watch and pick up a game plan. I don't know. Really just execute our game plan, see what happens.
That's all.
We'll win, right?
That's all you got to do. Well, enjoy this, Ethan, and congratulations on a good effort.
Awesome, thank you.
All right, that's Ethan Shaw, the Sturgeon Composite Spirits out of Namao, Alberta. We found out just north of Edmonton, and they're loving every minute of it here at BRIT. We're going to sign off right now for a second, relock, and reload. Holy Cross Centennial coming up right after this.